Welcome to this channel. The main objective of this channel is to try to introduce a scientific view of the Quran. We are going to have a few episodes. The initial one will be about the miraculousness of the Quran. This will be useful to the non-Muslims, to the young Muslims, and even to the atheists to see a different view about Islam. When we say Islam, directly people will go and remember the different media propaganda about Islam, but Islam is totally different from what is spread about it. Why are we concerned about that? We are concerned about you because we believe in Prophet Muhammad and in Islam, and he told us what will happen after death. So, if we look at the population when Prophet Muhammad was sent to man, it is not different from what is available now. There were Christians, Jews, pagans, and atheists, and even some of them, they just say we came by time. If we look at the population of the world nowadays, we will find that about 30% of the population are actually the people of the book, the Christians and the Jews. The Muslims, around 20 to 24% of the population. So, almost 50% of the population, they are not following a divine religion. Hindus, about 15.4%, non-religious atheists, secular people, around 14.1%. And for us, when Prophet Muhammad came, his main call is for worshipping one God. The Arabs around Mecca at that time, they have got statues and they worship the statues. Some of them say, we worship them to bring us closer to God. So, if you want to have a message which will stay for time, Prophet Muhammad is the last prophet, and his prophecy should continue through the Quran till the end of this life. If we look at Moses, he has shown a miracle of his stick by God's action. And all the magicians followed him because they knew that it is something beyond their magic. If we look at Jesus, peace upon him, he has shown so many miracles. He cured incurable diseases. He talked when he was newly born. He even brought to life a dead person by the action of God, so as to convince his people at that time that he is a prophet and his words are divine. But if we look at Muhammad, peace and praise upon him, he came with the Quran, that is Arabic words, which are supported by the excellent morals of the behaviors of the Prophet himself. If a liar came and said that I am a prophet, people will directly go away from him and will say that you are a liar. He is known in his community that he is the most honest person and the most truthful person and the most helpful person. So as when he came and said that he is a prophet from God, people were divided. The first message to him, the first chapter, brought down by Jibril, the angel, when he was in a dark cave, thinking and worshipping God. And the first chapter, if you look at it, you will see that it is meant to be for us today. It is Surah Al-Alaq, number 96 in the Quran. And it says, read in the name of the Lord, who created man from something that clings. Something that clings is only recently known that the embryo clings in the wall of the uterus in the first stages of development. At that time, no one knows. So, is this verse for him only or for us with our new knowledge? Even more, in verse 16, the Creator says, if he doesn't stop, we will pull him from his forehead, a lying, sinful forehead. At that time, in the 7th century, people know that they lie by their tongues. Why has he chosen to say the forehead? And now we discover that just inside the skull at the area of the forehead, the speech and language centers are there. So, is it meant only for the 7th century people or meant for us? So the first chapter to be revealed to Prophet Muhammad is actually for good. The main issue in Islam is to save people after death by saying that there is no God except Allah and doing the good deeds. All of us are going to die. And the main issue in Islam that after death we are going to be asked about whatever we did in our lives.